What's the righteous word? It's your boy Gangland Neem, aka Neiman, I before the E. Golly, I don't know y'all. Remember that. And we back with another video. So we got Vladimir Television and Quando Rondo. I ain't seen this guy in a cool minute. Pretty sure he ain't had a head on no more. But that ain't none of my business. Now, Quando Rondo and Vladimir was talking about the Tupac murder and the goings-ons with that. So I seen the clip. Shout out to my dog Gangland Pharaoh for sending me the clip and editing this clip. Shout out to Gangland Pharaoh. Y'all go sub up to bro channel because he doing all the conspiracy theories, aliens, and extraterrestrials over there on his page. Salute my guy. Was going through this and I was just like, damn, this is crazy. And it's crazy how Vlad really like documented everything. A lot of people like, yo, he solved the crime, whatever. He solved the crime from everything that was already out there and people coming on his platform and talking about what was going on. He solved it almost unbeknownst to him. He was just being a journalist. You feel me? And y'all do all the talking. Straight like that. But I thought that this conversation between them two was super interesting. So we're going to get into this now. If this is your first time to the channel, please like, subscribe, comment, and share, please. And thank you. We need that for the algorithm. If you could go to the top of the page, smash that Instagram link. Follow me on Instagram. Shoot me any content y'all want me to react to there. Also, join up in the Discord. Good people, positive vibes all the time. I can't tell y'all that enough. Smash that TikTok link. Follow me over there for any content I post over there. But let's get into this content. Again, shout out my dog Gangland Pharaoh for the clip and the editing. He need to put his tag on here. He got my tag on, and you need to put your tag on here, brother, because you did this. Shout out to my nigga again.
Chris Carroll was the first responder, the cop that showed up to the scene when Pac got shot. When he showed up and he didn't know anybody, he opened the door. Pac fell out of the car bleeding. And Chris Carroll was trying to get a statement. It's called a death statement, meaning that when someone's dying, they could tell you who did it. He was like, who shot you? You know, how did this happen? Pac looked at him.
You could see that in his face.
He opened the door. Pac fell out of the car bleeding. And Chris Carroll was trying to get a statement. It's called a death statement, meaning that when someone's dying, they could tell you who did it. He was like, who shot you? You know, how did this happen? Pac looked at him, realized he was a cop, and said, fuck you.
Then I saw Tupac just all of a sudden, just in an instant, he went from trying to, you know, kind of squirming, looking at Suge, trying to get the words out to where you could tell he physically just gave up. He just wasn't able to do it. And he just crossed that line into just quitting and being at peace. And he just kind of laid back and was calm and was no longer looking or trying to do anything. And I could just see that he was just, you know, it's kind of like almost like an athlete or a runner when they hit that wall and it's just like it's over. And you could see that in his face. And I looked at him once again. I said, what happened? Who did this? Who shot you? And now he's looking at me, so we're looking at each other in the eyes. And this is kind of the first time he's even acknowledging my presence. And he looked at me, and I could tell he was, you know, he was getting a breath together to tell me. And he looked me right in the eyes, and we looked at each other, and he said, fuck you. And he said it just like that, with the emphasis on that F to, you know, to really let me know.
Damn, Pac was a nigga. That's crazy. My boy was checking out of here, still not cooperating. Shout out to that. That's wild. Also want to say too, a death statement. I'm just curious, right? How many like historical death statements do we have? I didn't even know that was a thing. Call me ignorant, whatever. I didn't know that was a thing, a death statement. Like, oh, before somebody dying, you're watching them die. Like, shouldn't y'all be getting them somewhere? But anyway, you watching them die and yo, what happened? Like, I wonder how many times this happened in history where somebody gave a death statement and what kind of weight does that death statement hold? That's just my my thoughts on that. You feel me? Let's get back to the content.
Real.
and slipped into a coma and then died afterwards. Baby Lane, years later, got into a shootout at a Compton car wash over some drug money. Him and I think 2 other people got killed. The cop showed up. He was still alive. The cop, and I interviewed the Compton cops who were involved in this. As he was dying, they said, "Did you kill Tupac? Tell us before you die." Baby Lane looked at him and said, "Fuck you." Did you guys show up when Orlando was shot?
Yes.
Who was the one that tried to get a death confession?
That
from
was Ray
Orlando?
Richardson.
Okay.
Him and
Shout out to Vlad, whether y'all like it or not. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to Vlad. I'm watching this clip. I'm just like, wow, this shit is so interesting. It's like real hip hop mysteries and shit that bro got going on. He done had every single person involved in this case on his platform to have conversation. That shit is different, man. That shit is different. Pay attention.
a guy named Eddie and Gary, they were assigned to our gang unit like in 91 or 92. I can't remember exactly when. But anyway, they're part of the gang unit. They're the ones that went up to him, and Ray tried to get a dying declaration statement out of him, and he told him to fuck off, basically.
Well, he tried to get him to confess to Tupac's murder.
Right.
On his deathbed.
Right.
And he said, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
Tupac and Baby Lane's last words were both "fuck the police."
That's cold.
That's a sign. I don't know how you look at it. That's how I look at it, though. But what I take from that is the boys is real ones. In the year 2024, I don't care what you say. It be the ones least expected who you think wouldn't do it. All the niggas you think real, all the people out here who you think real, they get shot up, whatever you just said, they little last words, if it's a cop that they giving their last words to, they gonna tell.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's a sin. You already dying. Shh. You about to die. Why give up who just killed you? There's no reason to, because
Maybe because you're about to die. Again, you know what I'm saying? I'm just tell y'all the street rules and all that shit don't make no sense to me. Respectfully. He like, what sense do that make? He said he actually said that he thinks that's a sin. That's wild. This is what I'm trying to tell you. It's this shit going on in our brains coming from where we come from. It's just like brainwashing where we think that like just regular normal shit is like, no, that's crazy. Bro, I'm dying. I think I asked you who did it. And you like, fuck the cops. Shout out to that because, hey, if you live in one way, it is what it is. It is what it is, right? But me, as a civilian, just be real. I don't think that's crazy. Hey, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. These are my last breaths. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Now, do I feel like it's a little different when like, oh, niggas just sitting up somewhere just telling all YSL Woody edition? That's a little different. But it's like, bro, I'm checking out of here. And niggas want to know who did this to me? He did it. Fuck. Straight up. That's crazy. Shout out to them brothers for standing on their 10. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how they carried it IRL, and that's how they carried it to the end. You know what I'm saying? But the notion to think like, oh, that's a sin. What sense does it make to tell while you're dying? Shit, maybe you just want your soul to be free. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Maybe you sitting there dying thinking about all the shit that you done did, everything you done been through, because this your last moment, and maybe you just like, fuck it. Let me just go on, keep it real. It's my thoughts. It's my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
why, bro, you gone.
Yeah.
It's what come with the game. It
Right.
probably ain't been a part of the plan, but
Yeah, it just showed how similar they both were in their final moment.
And it's crazy too, just like him, like, oh, it's part of the game. RIP to bro, cousin or whatever, because I'm pretty sure bro was in LA, you know what I'm saying? They slid on him, didn't get him, and killed his cousin or something like that, right? And I can't help but remember him outside of that SUV crying, screaming. You know what I'm saying? Oh. And I'm not making fun of this at all, because ain't nothing funny about a black man, or any man for that matter, losing their life, especially to some senseless ass shit, right? So it's nothing funny about it. But again, he was outside of that SUV on the news. Oh. And he's sitting here right now, you know what I'm saying, with the NY fitted on, calm as hell, right? Talking about that's part of the game. Wasn't that part of the game? When that shit happened to your cousin, that's part of the game, right? Just throwing that out there. You know what I'm saying?
They even kind of look alike a little.
Guess what, though? I just want to be able to say this. I ain't meant for this Tupac story to go like this. I love Tupac, and rest in peace to Baby Lane. I mean, I'm 25. I had to be all of in my mama's stomach still.
Right.
When all this went down,
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't even thought about that. So I ain't speaking on it because I know it's real hardcore fans out here, and it's still crooks around here who represent Baby Lane to this day. I ain't got, bruh. I'm just salute to both. One was a full-blown superstar, and one was a real hood gangster from what I seen.
Absolutely.
Shout
Absolutely.
out both. Rest.
And shout out to Vlad for that clip. Shout out to Quando Rondo for sitting down, doing that. You know what I'm saying? That was smart of him at the end of that clip. Like, I don't really got much to say about it though, because I wasn't even alive when it went on, and I know that there's still a lot of moving parts around here. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't trying to say too much. That seems like a nigga who's thinking now. I'm gonna be real with you, straight up. You know what I'm saying? I like to see shit like that. Again, we don't be saluting the good shit, right? We only salute the bad shit. Oh yeah, this nigga, ooh. I want to shout out to Quando Rondo for knowing to shut his mouth. You don't have to engage in this conversation and say something that could end up getting you in even more hot water than you are already. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that, I respect that right there. You feel me? I definitely respect that. RIP to Tupac always. You know what I'm saying? I don't know Baby Lane like that, but RIP to that man too. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Again, niggas don't like to see the loss of life. That shit is just whack, especially when it's two young brothers. Niggas don't like shit like that. But that was a dope ass clip to me. I think the whole conversation was probably ill. I didn't really get to see all of it. Again, shout out to Gangland Pharaoh for that clip. You know what I'm saying? My boy over there doing work for me, and I appreciate that shit immensely, gang. For real. But y'all comment down below and let me know what y'all think about this. Again, like, subscribe, comment, join the Discord, join the TikTok, smash that Instagram link, follow me over there. And for anybody who's looking for any kind of marketing or promotion when it comes to this social media, whether that's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, contact @Drea the Virgo on Instagram. Again, that's @Drea the Virgo on Instagram. She can help you with whatever you need help with. Just reach out to her, let her know what you're looking for. Y'all comment down below and let me know what y'all think of this. It's your boy Gangland Neem. Peace.